That's the only,
exactly.
That's the only exception I need.
That's the
only case. Now we have to bring Boise State into it, and let's talk about Dan Hawkins.
What about him?
Exactly, and his son Cody.
Conflict of interest.
Remember that? Is this episode just a conflict of interest at the police station?
All right, man. So last thing before we get into touchdowns and tangents, Christian Kirk.
Touchdown or turnover?
Yeah, Christian Kirk,
Mr. Liver Spot himself.
The number 47th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft.
Could have been the Raiders' pick had they asked for more, but, hey.
Josh Rosen's future number 1 receiving target.
Yep.
Was allegedly.
Allegedly.
He was arrested in February for. Hold on.
What day? Was it near my birthday? Because February is the turn-up month, Pisces season.
With disorderly conduct, and based off what I read in the story, he was pretty much with a bunch of friends, and they were like in some sort of like facility or ravine or like, I don't know, some weird waste management place, and basically throwing rocks and causing a bunch of ruckus. And
like the Wu-Tang Clan?
They alleged he might have been on cocaine, and he was.
It's a hell of a drug.
Probably breaking windows in cars and vandalizing stuff. But yeah, I guess NFL teams knew about it. It hadn't come out yet until this past week or so, for whatever reason. Thoughts?
Speaking of thoughts.
Dot.
Thanks for stealing my thunder a little bit. Wow, I totally spaced out of what we were just talking about.
Christian Kirk, Texas A&M.
It's not really going to matter because it didn't matter them drafting him. It was like, wait, whoa, really? I mean, think about it. If you drink liver shakes the way he does, and how serious he was at Texas A&M, and how great he was, he's the only real serious player on that offense. Like, bro, it was only a matter of time. I'm sick of my effing quarterback. I'm sick of the fact that they're gonna fire Kevin Sumlin, and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm tired of this trash ass defense. Like Johnny Manziel, honestly, wasn't even all that great of a QB. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I can just imagine Christian Kirk finally, like, that's the one thing he snapped on. He was other than
he was just going through some things.
He was just going through some, dog. Everybody cries and throws stuff in college. Didn't you cry and throw random stuff at things in college?
Do.
Exactly.
I still do.
Throw tantrums as much as you can.
All right.
It's a non-story, but shout out to Lane Johnson, by the way. And never mind. I'll save that one.
Go for it.
Okay, so Lane Johnson pretty much, he already said this before, but he kind of even elaborated more. He's like, I was cool with the fact that the Patriots, I respected their ways, but then they kind of just acted so arrogant, like everyone has to win the way the Patriots won. And it's like, nah, that's bull. It's disrespectful to even treat us like that, and that's why I'm glad we beat them. I'm paraphrasing.
Fuck the Pats. Fuck them.
New England, Boston. Sorry, Andrew. Actually, no, not sorry, Andrew. Shout out to homie Andrew. Yeah, everything in Boston. Just no. The answer is no, especially the Red Sox. Fuck the Red Sox twice on Sundays. And whenever.
All right, we get it. We're saying F bombs now. We get it. We get it.
I said about 3.
I said more than that. I said like 5.
I phased out on this last one, but honestly, yeah. We hate Boston sports and Boston sports radio, apparently.
All right. So you want to do take your tangent, or you want to do touchdown or turnover? We haven't done touchdown or turnover in a long time. You want to do that?
Let's do that one.
All right. So basically, touchdown or turnover, it's a pretty simple thing. You're going to make a statement, and then somebody is going to say either it's a touchdown, it's good, I'm buying it, I'm in, or it's a turnover, it sucks, it's bad, get that the fuck out of here.
Again, we're just dropping up. Have we just given up on not cursing?
I guess.
Because we weren't cursing for a long time.
Yeah, we made it for a minute. Oh, whoa.
This is episode 72 or 73?
This is 72.
Okay, I'm going to say 73 is a great number.
Yeah, we went over that last week. All right.
Yo.
So, apparently, Cole Beasley, the Dallas Cowboys receiver,
Don't make me answer Dallas Cowboys.
dropped the rap album. Is it a touchdown or a turnover?
I didn't even listen to it.
Me neither. So it's obviously a turnover.
Bro, a white receiver.
It's obviously a turnover.
A white receiver. A white receiver out of SMU. Just because you played with a cool black receiver on your team doesn't mean you get to drop rap albums. Cole Beasley.
I didn't even know Cole Beasley went to SMU.
He did, along with Trey Quinn, Mr. Irrelevant, number 7 or 244 in the NFL draft this year.
Shout out to the NCAA death penalty.
Yeah, shout out to them. All the NCAA death penalty did was just help them produce like Marcus Hunt and a bunch of receivers.
All right, Johnny Manziel. It came out that the New England Patriots are no longer considering him. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
That's a touchdown. That's not even news. Like, bro, I still want to find out what's the link between Meek Mill and New England Patriots and all these old white men. That's what I'm trying to find out. Did they buy his sovereignty? I'm
going to take it from a different approach and say it's a turnover because I feel like Johnny Manziel would have been my inside man to single-handedly just push the Patriots over the end. Like
insanity?
Yeah, like Tom Brady would have been like, this dude eats tomatoes. He's out here partying till 3 a.m. He's not studying film with me. He's not about the 2B12 method.
He won't stop talking about In-N-Out and extra cheese and Whataburger.
And Bill would just keep being like, nah, this is my reclamation project, blah, blah, blah. And then just you should, the whole Patriots just fall out. And
you should coach him up just like Drew Bledsoe coached you up.
Hey.
Shout out to Drew Bledsoe. He doesn't get enough love.
Which, because of Eric Bledsoe and Terry Rozier, like, Drew Bledsoe's back in Boston
lexicon.
sports.
He's in the Boston sports lexicon,
which is weird.
And he has a California winery.
And we were just shitting on Boston sports, and now we're talking about it.
I mean, Drew Bledsoe was really good in Madden because he had like 98 throw power, 86 accuracy.
And he was so slow.
But
on the Bills, bro, with Eric Moulds, oh my god!
Bro.
But somehow you always break sacks.
And Lee Evans, yeah,
he'd always break sacks.
The arm strength was so strong, it was like a glitch. It was like tight end drag. It was like tight end fade routes and rolling out on Michael Vick.
Am I a scumbag because I like those uniforms? Like they're
the Bills
ugly.
Uniforms?
Like they're ugly, but I liked them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Like I liked them. I liked the design of them. Like I liked the whole kind of like two-tone blue jersey with like decent red numbers. It was kind of like all over the place, but I liked it. Like, does that make me a scumbag? I don't know. Tweet at me at Pete Certified. Am I a scumbag for liking the 2000s Bill jerseys? Shout out to Willis McGahee and Travis Henry.
Aaron Schobel. All TCU defensive ends.
All right. So, DeMarcus Ware is actually going to be an intern, I guess, assistant coach for the Denver Broncos. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
Wait, say it again.
Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
No, before
DeMarcus Ware. He's going to be an assistant coach or intern or whatever for the Denver Broncos.
Oh, we saw that. We saw that coming once they drafted Chubb. They're like, you're going to learn from him and only him. Don't look at Shane Ray. Don't talk to Shane Ray. Don't think about Shane Ray or Shaquille Barrett. Just learn only from DeMarcus Ware.
My question is, though, why the Broncos and not the Cowboys? Like, can we talk about that shade or like?
Did he win in? That's
I mean, he's one of the better pass rushers in Cowboys history.
One of the greatest, if not the greatest.
And he was like the main reason why they were relevant over the mid to late 2000s. Even though Tony Romo gets all the credit for it, and Witten.
And Jason Witten, who retired and got like the greatest.
That's who we didn't talk about last week that retired.
Oh, yeah. He's so slow in his routes that like our compliments caught up to him.
Ouch. Ouch. That would hurt me. Damn, even the Draco stuttered right there.
The Draco jammed?
Even the Draco jammed. It was like, damn, I wasn't even ready for that shade.
You're not supposed to be ready. Kind of. Never mind. Let me talk about Spotify later. But
all right, you got one?
I got one.
Go.
Dez Bryant will sign with the Miami Dolphins. That's a statement. I think like. He has.
That's definitely an open-ended question.
I even said it like as I was like, I feel like that's where he would go.
It's all right. You're rusty. You haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
Just say the Miami Dolphins will sign Dez Bryant.
Dez Bryant will actually play this year.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We're out here living.
Wow, that was shorter than my father's presence in my life when I was a kid.
Oh, fuck.
Yo. I don't know what's funnier. Like, you let it go or the look on your face right now. Holy shit.
All right, I'm going to say... Wait, you still asked me a question, though, now that I think about it.
No, I said Dez Bryant is going to not play this entire year.
Oh, no, I'm going to say that's a...
touchdown or tangent.
No, it's touchdown
touchdown or turnover. Yeah. I was on a roll, man. Just let me live.
I'm going to say that is a turnover because there's a lot of sorry receivers in the league, and Dez Bryant can still play. I think he should have taken the long-term money in Baltimore, even if he says he has no regrets about it. He should have did it. That's it. Even though he really wouldn't give that unit any more speed that they're lacking. But, hey, he might be able to catch Joe Flacco's balls that go over his head. Pause.
I mean, he doesn't have the speed to actually catch it, though. He doesn't have the speed to get downfield. He never really did.
All right. Jonathan Franklin from Last Chance U. The Netflix series, I believe.
Yep. I got to watch season 2. Apparently it was good.
He signed with the Washington Redskins as an undrafted free agent. Is that a touchdown or a tangent? I mean, touchdown or a turnover. See, now you got me messed up.
Nah, didn't he go to the Seahawks first?
Yeah, I think he did.
And then they tried him out at defensive back.
You said he ran like a 4.41, right?
Allegedly ran like a 4.16. FYE's pro day. He's an athlete, so he'll probably do what was it? Nick Marshall, who played at Auburn, who ran a fast time and ended up switching from.
Totally forgot about Nick Marshall. Is he still in the league?
Probably not, maybe. But if you think about it, it's kind of funny because it's like he really was a DB, and they switched him to quarterback, and he really was dynamic and all. Didn't he win a
Nick Marshall?
title?
Nick Marshall was on that Trey Mason team, right?
Yep. Or he was after Cam Newton, way after. But I think Trey Mason stayed on a couple of years after that. But yeah, Nick Marshall was the most dangerous thing in college football for a while.
But he was basically like J.T. Barrett. He was dangerous, but we just knew he was never going to do anything.
J.T. Barrett ran a 4.71 is like the all-time leading touchdown.
I just mean like he was a dominant college player that we knew from the jump off was never going to do anything in the pro.
J.T. Barrett can't play anything else but quarterback. That knee injury robbed him of a lot.
You're right.
Like Marshall just wasn't going to be a QB at the next level. He's either going to be a receiver, too slim to be a running back. Definitely works out as a DB. So Franklin, he'll probably try to find something that fits. I mean, he went to like 5 schools in 4 or 5 years. So who knows, man? I'm more concerned about what Quentin Meeks is going to do in Jacksonville, undrafted free agent. That dude's a dog. So that'll be interesting.
All right, so the NFLPA, they sent out their invites for their showcase, and there was not a single offensive or defensive lineman. The one token defensive player was Bradley Chubb. Is that a touchdown or a turnover that the NFL keeps omitting Hoggies from their biggest rookie symposium showcase?
No one really loves or appreciates offensive linemen. And I'm sick of it. One day we should just not block for you and let your quarterback be paralyzed for life, and then you'll appreciate us.
Shout out to that Redskins game.
Seriously, I still have pain in my ankle and knee from running backs who ran at my damn leg in high school, and I'm still kind of mad about it. Just wake up one day and my ankle twitches and pops a certain way, and I'm just like, motherfucker. Ran up the back of my leg on a fucking trap play. Unbelievable. It was belly, but you ran up the back of your left tackle's leg. Explain that to me. Explain to me, if it's belly, why are you running up your tackle's left leg or right leg?
All right.
Can you answer that question for me, Pete?
Because
my running backs always ran up.
Trent Richardson running behind you. No vision.
No, we had some good backs, but still, I just